How's it going, bro? I've literally never ever gone to the gym. Every single one of my workouts have been done from home. Man, I do think there's a decent bit of progress. So let me walk you through what I've done. So for the first 6 months, I used absolutely no equipment whatsoever. And I assume that would be why you clicked on this video. What I did use, it's sort of equipment, but get a backpack and put a whole bunch of books or whatever you can find around the house in it. And use that as weights early on. My backpack used to weigh around about 10 kilograms, was like 9.8 kilograms. And genuinely I got a decent bit of progress. There's also a bit of like noob gains, but the fact that this gives you noob gains at all is quite impressive. So starting point, actually this requires no equipment, but go up to a wall and do wall push-ups. What this can do is going to strengthen your triceps. You probably can't do diamond push-ups yet. So this is going to strengthen your triceps so you can do diamond push-ups. Diamond push-ups is then going to really boost your triceps quite tremendously. You can obviously do floor push-ups as well. That's going to strengthen your chest, but it's also going to strengthen your triceps again. So those two together really works out nicely for your chest to an extent, but very much so your triceps. Most of you probably care about your triceps a lot because there's this whole thing online about that being the biggest muscle on your arm. So yes, personally, but I actually do prefer biceps myself. For me, it looks more aesthetic, but that's up to you. So diving onto biceps now. Take the backpack and do bicep curls. You probably know what that looks like. Then, other than bicep curls, do cross-body hammer curls. So that's basically when you have your arm like this, but you're moving across your chest area. Nothing you can do. This will work your front out and then again your triceps. Take your backpack, put it behind your back, do this. And make sure your arm is straightened all the way to the top. It's called Tricep Extensions. This is really going to work your triceps, not so much your shoulder, but would very slightly. You can then also do overhead press. Overhead press is basically doing the same sort of motion, but in front. Both of that's going to work your shoulder and triceps to varying amounts. Then you can do your side delts. This is what's going to make you look quite a bit broader. Take your backpack, bend forward a bit, and do this. This is going to make your shoulders look quite a bit wider. All of this, the key is also to be consistent. Doing it once or twice, I think you know this, but it's not going to do anything. I personally, from the time I started, have worked out 5 times a week. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I've never missed a workout, but frankly, I don't think I've missed more than 2. I've been working out for 15 months now, and yeah, I think it's been 2 missed workouts my whole life, and those 2 are literally because I had the flu, so it wasn't wise to work out then. Other than all of these things, I'm not gonna lie, early on I didn't train my legs. To train back, you then do a similar thing. It gets quite awkward to train back with the backpack, at least for me. But you like put it down in front of you and do this. It's like a rowing motion. It's literally called rows. So do that with your backpack. But now that you've shown yourself after this few months that you actually are dedicated to the gym and you want to invest some money into it, I suggest you get a set of, or even 2 sets, I have 2 sets of resistance bands, and then you also get adjustable dumbbells. I live in South Africa and that cost me combined 1,600 rand. It's really not a lot of money. If you live in America, that's like $100. It's really a low investment, and then you more or less set, at least if you want like those sort of physique. And I'm also still growing my physique because the adjustable dumbbells I have goes up to 40 kilograms. I'm currently only curling 21 kilograms. So I literally have double the progress to get through. And frankly, for me to get 40 kilograms still can take me a few years. It really slows down after a bit. But you probably already know like the idea of progressive overload and all of that. Now, assuming that you have the adjustable dumbbells and the resistance bands, you continue doing the same exercises, but you keep overloading with your equipment, because now you have a nice path to overload. The nice thing is you actually, especially the rows, it's going to become quite a bit easier. You can do dumbbell chest presses now. You can do that with the backpack. I never did though. It felt quite uncomfortable to me. You can also do tricep kickbacks. I'm personally not a fan of that, but a lot of people do like those. So if it's something that appeals to you and it's an exercise you enjoy, do it, because for me that's a crucial thing about working out. If you're just doing the work exercises that's going to give you the most gains, you're actually eventually going to quit. It's going to feel almost annoying to be doing the same routine. So what I recommend, which is what I've done to a large extent, is assuming you're training each muscle group twice a week, one workout be the ones that's for gains, and the other be stuff you enjoy. And sometimes the two would overlap, and that's obviously the ideal scenario. But if they don't overlap, then you have one day each. At least you have some sort of motivation, consistency going for you. Other than that, you can also do chest flies. So if you have the resistance band, hook it up into your door, do chest flies. That's basically, you have it into the door here, and you keep pulling in. That's going to work your chest like in this area, gives you a slightly broader appearance. One thing that I started literally 2 or 3 weeks ago was I started training my neck. This will really give you a bigger appearance. Frankly, I don't really like training neck. It makes me feel nauseous and quite sore, but trying to push through it, see what happens. Frankly, I'm not too fussed on the aesthetic side of things, but while I would like a bigger neck, so I'm giving it a shot, see where it takes me. I'm not holding my breath for this, but I would like to see how to get over the annoyance of training neck. So I'm giving it probably a month or two. If after that it still annoys me, then I'm going to cut it. But if this gives you no problems, then continue training your neck or start training your neck. I don't script in my videos, but I do think I've covered more or less if they are doing now. Let me give you one last thing. Yes, I actually have forgot something. Tricep pushdowns is another one you can do. Hook it up into your door with your resistance bands and push down. You can work your triceps, give it a nice broader appearance. Other than that, that's about it. Sort of. I hope this gave you some sort of inspiration, some sort of basis to work on, bro. Especially if you're new to the gym, I do believe this is the best way to start if you don't want to physically go to the gym, but rather work out from home. I wish you all the best on this journey. I'll see you in the next one, bro. To becoming a better man.